Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Someone needed to talk about this, and I guess it's gonna be me. Our saga begins over on Reddit, where a user claimed to have reached around 250,000 on the Black Ops Zombies app from 10 years ago. If you're unfamiliar with it, I don't really blame you, to be honest. It's not even available to purchase in Europe anymore, and a lot of people really don't even play it anymore because it is just an outdated app from about 10 years ago. And the world record, recognized as of right now, isn't even around 10,000. So that's why it was a bit weird when Mr. T-Lexify took this Reddit post and went on to make a video from this post, and COD Zombies HQ also covered this in a news video. I'm not throwing shade at either of them, I really honestly am not, but the problem is that the world record is faked. Around 250,000 never happened legitimately. But before we talk about anything else, I want to make it very clear that I will not be mentioning this person's name and you should not be seeking them out for yourself. I'm only making this video to present the facts and because thousands upon thousands of people are believing this completely fake game. We will be laying out 5 points as to why this round 250,000 is fake, along with me talking about how there's maybe a 1% chance that somehow this wasn't cheated. As I said though, please don't search them out. This is just a video game at the end of the day, but I felt like someone should actually take the facts and present them. So as I said, this all began on Reddit a few days ago, but this actually goes back further to 11 months ago where this person made a world record claim of around 150,000 at the time on another Reddit post. They claim to have started their game on May 26, 2018, along with posting the screenshot that you'll be seeing right now on the screen, and this is where we can begin. The bulk of the information I will be presenting will be from this 150,000 round Reddit post, because the round 250,000 one, they don't really go much into detail about what's going on with their game, and they try to avoid any comments that question them. And the last thing you're going to need to know is a bit of knowledge about the Black Ops Mobile Zombies app, but I'm going to keep it brief for you. This version includes Kino der Toten, 5, Ascension, and Call of the Dead as their maps, and this individual chose to play on Kino der Toten. There are only 27 zombies maximum per round, and they can only spawn in at 10 zombies at a time. There are also dog rounds, which means that this game can be played even at round 100,000 at a speed of 1 round every 2 minutes according to the Redditors' calculations. Players also gain points the exact same way as any other version. There isn't any major differences to that, and you can also save the game and then quit out of it and come back to it anytime you would like. That's why this person was supposedly able to play it over the course of about 2 years. But this is where we encounter point number 1 of why this game is clearly faked. Even looking at this person's provided screenshot in their Reddit post, you can see that they have 2,147,483,647 points, which, if you're unfamiliar, it is the maximum amount of any number that the game can reach. It won't go any higher than that even if you really wanted it to. But why does that mean that this is cheated and faked? Well, that's because even being generous and assuming that there are no dog rounds and they spend no points whatsoever throughout the entire game, this person would have roughly 4.5 million kills by round 250,000. At 100 points per zombie, which is again being generous, that's 450 million points that they would have. And to reach the claimed 2.1 billion, they would need to average over 500 points per kill. And we know that they didn't do that as well because this person wasn't claiming to play super slow, because the rounds would be longer than only 2 minutes per round as they claimed, and they also just wouldn't have time to shoot the zombies with a gun and then kill them with the thunder gun, which only gives them 50 points per kill. So right away, based off of their points, we know that this is a fake game because there is no conceivable way that they came up with 500 points per kill over the course of 4.5 million zombies and played at the speed that they claim to. This also leads us to point number 2 of there being just no gameplay. Straight up, there is no gameplay from either post, and I can't find any on YouTube either. Lex nor COD Zombies HQ couldn't find any, they just used old gameplay from someone else. But I do want to say that once this video comes out, this person may come up with some sort of gameplay, but I wouldn't consider it legit because this leads me to point number 3. And that is, there are mods out there in Black Ops Mobile Zombies where you can change any number that you want inside of the game. I'll be showing you guys gameplay of someone's video from 5 years ago where all they need to do is search for a number in their game, the cheat finds it, and then they can change to anything that they want. This applies to their points, ammo, kills, rounds, literally anything that you want. If you can search for the value in the game, you can change it to be whatever you want. That's why I won't accept new gameplay after this, because the Redditor could just boot up a new game, apply some mods, and then claim it was totally legit. Now moving on from that, we get to point number 4, and this brings us back to their in-game numbers, where on round 150,000 they claim to have 4,049,856 kills. And this is yet another significant thing that we can debunk right away, because they shouldn't have nearly this many kills. You get a dog round once every 5 rounds. That means you play 4 normal rounds, and then a dog round is going to come up as the 5th round. So from here we can do some math. Take round 150,000 and multiply it by 80%, which gives us the amount of regular zombies rounds that our Redditor would have encountered. Multiply that number by 27, which is the amount of zombies in every single round, and you get about 3.24 million kills by round 150,000. And even going off of having a dog round every 7 to 8 rounds, this still wouldn't add up to their claimed over 4 million kills. And this is on top of the fact that the Redditor claimed themselves to have been using the fire trap strategy mainly, which does not grant you kills. So again, that's another thing that we can just debunk right away. It's not even like it was a close amount of numbers. It's not as if, okay, well that makes a bit of sense, but it seems unlikely. This one wasn't even really close. And the last point I want to discuss is the amount of time that this person claims to have played their game. First of all, the phone called the Honor play that they claim to be using wasn't even released when they claimed to have begun their game. Secondly, our Redditor claimed to have played for 9 to 13 hours every single day for literally 2.5 years. And that's just outright bullshit. This person is 15 now according to their Reddit account and would have begun their game at the age of 13. No 13-year-old can play on their phone for 9 to 13 hours on average every single day for years, while supposedly taking some days off. Even doing the math, at 2 minutes per round, at 250,000 rounds, this person would have needed to play for 348 days of playtime over the course of 2.5 years. This averages out to roughly 11 hours per day that they would need to play every single day without a break. See, this is one of those things hinting that it might be real actually, because well, it seems absurd, they claim to have played 9 to 13 hours per day. And that could have just been a really good guess on their part, because to me it doesn't still make it real, because no 13 to 15-year-old kid will have 12 hours a day to play along with school, sleep, and anything else that will be added on top. And that's 12 hours a day of playing unpaused. So look, at the end of the day, there's a tiny chance that this game is real, but none of the evidence that this person has presented thus far comes even close to validating this game as a world record. I'm sorry, it just doesn't, and there's a lot of stuff hinting to it being fake, and really blatantly so. And the reason I made this video is just to make sure people know what the truth about this is, and not to just take a screenshot as absolute proof. What probably happened here is what a lot of us have done at least once. You want to look cool on the internet by flexing something or lying about your life or achievements and just wanting some positive attention. Like I said, I'm guilty of it myself when I was younger, and if this person really is 15 years old, then yeah, I could definitely write this down as just being a kid wanting some attention. That's why I'm not going to mention their name, and I don't want you to even search them out. Like I said, I just wanted to present the facts here. Just come away from this video with the knowledge I presented you and form your own opinion of this game, if it's legitimate or not. Because of this, I won't be linking the Reddit posts, I won't be linking anything else to do with this, and I'm not going to talk about it from here on out. Well, with that being said, you can see the videos popping up on the screen right now. I posted a video last night, I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen it, but go check it out if you haven't. I love you guys so much, thank you for watching, bye bye.